What's up, couch hustler? Look it, this is what you need right here. Just advertise, always advertise. Every shirt you possibly got, every van you possibly got. So I just wanted to go over this little house that I just moved out of. And I did a lease option, or I'm gonna advertise a lease option on this property. I picked up this property in about 2016, 2017 is when I purchased it. It was a sub 2 deal. Basically, the people purchased the property brand new, and they were from out of town area, and I guess they didn't want to live here any longer. So they moved. They couldn't sell because they didn't have a ton of equity, and the equity that they did have was probably just going to go to commissions anyways. So anyways, I ended up doing the deal. Sub 2 took over their mortgage, and that's how I picked up this property. It was just a sub 2 deal. Really nice place, all new features, granite, white cabinets, all the new stuff that people are doing nowadays to make their properties up to date and looking nice. I believe they put the tile flooring in here, which I've had all cleaned up since, because I'm putting this for sale. I'm going to do a rent to own on it. As I said, I've already done one rent to own on this property. The guy that I did a rent to own on this property with, he backed out of the deal basically, and I got it back. So this is going to be the second time I'm going to do a rent to own. I do have it for sale regular as well. So just like a regular deal, so if somebody wants to cash me out and do a regular deal, then that's fine as well. If not, I'll do a rent to own. Really just depends on who comes first. Whoever puts the money down first, or whoever, gets a loan and cashes me out first. I did put all the flooring in this property. This bedroom's not the tile. I put new wood flooring in it. But basically, I moved into this property for about the last 3 years. After I got it back from the first rent to own or lease option that I did with somebody, and I think I collected $20,000 down on that one. I just moved into the property after he moved out because I needed a place to move into. Here's the master, pretty sweet master, big old bathroom and everything. And I lived here for 3 years. So I lived here for 3 years, and in that time, I just built up some equity, and that's how I got the property. Looking the way it looks right now, and it's ready to go. Got it for sale at like $460 right now. We got it listed with comps and everything. Look at all these tequila bottles I got up here. This is the collection of tequila that I drank over the 3 years that I was here. And then some. There's more. Some of them made it to the recycle center. But those are the collection. I need to get those out. I just always thought it kind of looked kind of cool. I don't know if you can see that, but all those little red letters and whatnot. I've been sober for about 35 days right now, so I'm working on my fitness, trying to get ripped for the summer, get them abs in. Gotta get ripped, man. Gotta get ripped. Helps with the mental. Helps me deal with all the stress that I have to deal with, that kind of stuff. So, but, this is easy stuff right here. Taking sub 2 properties and doing lease options on properties is pretty easy. So the new house that I just picked up, it's $750,000. I got a lease option on it, but I'm the buyer this time, right? So I'm overpaying a little bit, but the location is where it's at, right? It's Hagen Oaks, which is like the best area of Bakersfield. So I'm hoping to do maybe an owner finance with him, the owner, in a few years maybe. I don't know. We'll see what he wants to do. If not, I'm gonna try to sell it. I'm gonna market it at least $850. I mean, even if I get $800, I make $50,000. I'm happy, right? So we'll see what happens. Whatever comes first. But I'm doing a lease option on it. Great area. So this one, if I cash out, I'll probably just use the funds to buy some more properties. I got like 2 commercial properties that I'm trying to do rent to own lease options on. But I'm looking to do more sub 2 deals, that's where it's at, right? Just trying to take over people's mortgages. Just the mortgages are so high these days, man. Everybody's paying so much in interest rates and whatnot. So high of a mortgage payment, hope to be able to get the rents, right? I don't know. I guess people are doing those where they're renting bedrooms out, and that's how you kind of can afford everything, or make it easier for people to afford. So, but anyways, that's what this is. This was my sub 2 deal that I picked up, and I did one lease option on it. Got it back. Now I'm gonna try to do another lease option and cash out. Either way, it was a home run for me, right? I mean, I made some dollars. That's what it's all about. Making that dollar, and get it all cleaned up and ready to go for the next person and move on to the next transaction. I've actually owned about 5 properties in this community. I don't know why. I just at that time when I was picking these up in 2016, 2017, I picked up a bunch over here, man, and I would watch for their signs. Anytime I seen a sign for sale, I would just go knock on the door after the listing expired, because I'm a licensed realtor, so I have to be careful on doing things like that. And I just talked directly to the owner and did sub twos, and I picked up 5. One of them was wanting to rent, and he did a sub two. The other 3 or 4 were just regular old people wanting to sell their properties and move, and did sub twos. And this neighborhood is the one where, like I think number 17, if you go back on my video catalog, where I lost about $200,000 on a deal because the market jumped up and I had a locked in price with the buyer, and they were able to, cash out and have a home run on their end, which was pretty cool, right? So, but anyways, this is where it's at, man. I'm going to start just catering more to these options, lease options, sub twos, and see what I could do, trying to make some money, It's been slow for me. I'm lucky that I got a lot of rental properties because anytime I need some funds, I just cash out, because my side hustles work, but nothing pays like real estate, That's where it's really at. So I'm going to be door knocking and hitting a lot of these houses and see what happens. Maybe I got to bump up some marketing a little bit more. We'll see what goes down. I got my van out here that says I buy houses, that's what I was talking about. You got to advertise like that just to let people know what you do. So I keep them out here just so people could see. Rolling the bins today, got it all cleaned up. That was the last of my junk in this garage. So it's all going to Goodwill. Just a bunch of clothes that I haven't worn over 2 years and t-shirts and whatnot. So, but that's what it is, man. That's what it is. Sub 2 investing, lease options. There's 10,000 videos on YouTube and books out there that you could check out. But, give me a call. I'll tell you exactly the first. I'm still doing this stuff every day. Like, this ain't no, what do you say? I ain't trying to sell nothing. I'm just trying to tell you what I do. This is what I do. And I'm not anybody special. I went to regular high school, and just been hustling all my life. But it's really easy to do once you get in the process of doing lease options and sub twos and all that stuff. It's really not that hard. It's really just about talking with people. The more people you talk to and the more offers you make, you'll get a deal. That's what it comes down to. I mean, I've gotten all kinds of deals from no interest, just taking payments, making payments, and you just got to really act on it, And I think that's what a lot of people don't do is they watch these videos and read these books and get all this education and stuff. But if you're not really out there trying to do something and act on it, then it's not gonna go down. What's up on the mirror? What's up? So I like those big mirror closets, man. It's pretty awesome. You get to see all how you're looking for the day. So anyways, if you have any questions, shoot me a message. Look back at some of my videos. I've gone through 23 houses and all the deals that I've done and try to show you exactly how I've done these deals. And it'll make a difference in your life, straight up. Especially if you're only making so much an hour and you've never had a real big home run of chunk of change of making like $40,000, $50,000. And sometimes maybe it's just not meant for that person, or at least yet in their life. Certain ages I think shouldn't have that much money. If I was 20 years old and I got a check for $50,000, I might not do the same thing that I'm doing now in my 40s. So now, every time I make money, I just look to buy more real estate. I'm constantly looking to buy more real estate. That's what it's all about. Fitness, real estate, then taking care of my family. That's how I look at it, straight up. I haven't even been on a vacation in a while, just because I don't, to me, it's like I don't deserve it. If I'm not making 20, 30, 40,000 in 6 months or a month or whatever, then I don't deserve a vacation, man. That's what it comes down to. I need to make more money. I don't know. Maybe that's the wrong way to look at it, but that's how I feel about it. Anyways, this is a lease option. It's for sale. It's gonna go. Stay hustling, man. Couch hustler. Always hustling. Summer's coming. It's hot. Bakersfield is hot. It's getting hot right now. So, but keep at it. Keep grinding. Have a great weekend. Have a great day.